Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Matt Harrelson. One man has been charged and police are looking for another after a child was shot over the weekend. Investigators with the Hamlet Police Department say a 6-year-old child was shot in the foot around 4 a.m. on Saturday when a fight broke out at a party and a gun was pulled and fired. According to police, there are conflicting stories as to who fired. 22-year-old Kevin Shemek Blue was arrested and charged with felony negligent child abuse causing serious injury and misdemeanor assault on a child under 12 years of age. Richmond County Jail records show he is also charged with discharging a firearm in city limits and 2 counts of failure to appear on a misdemeanor. Police are still looking for 20-year-old Jesse Thomas James and have obtained a warrant for his arrest for the charge of assault by pointing a gun. The department posted photos of James on its Facebook page Saturday. Anyone with information on James's whereabouts is encouraged to call Hamlet Police Department at 910-582-2551 or Richmond County Crime Stoppers at 910-997-5454. The Richmond Community Theater is set to kick off another show this week. The Cemetery Club is about 3 Jewish widows who meet once a month for tea before going to visit their husbands' graves. Ida is sweet-tempered and ready to begin a new life. Lucille is the feisty embodiment of the girl who just wants to have fun. And Doris is priggish and judgmental, particularly when Sam the Butcher enters the scene. When he meets the widows while visiting his wife's grave, Doris and Lucille squash the budding romance between Sam and Ida. They are guilt-stricken when this nearly breaks Ida's heart. The first show is this Thursday, May 16th at 8 p.m. The show will run on the 17th and 18th at the same time. On Sunday, the show will be at 3 p.m. The show will also be from the 23rd through the 25th at 8 p.m. and tickets can be purchased online at brownpapertickets.com or at the box office at the theater located on Harrington Square in downtown Rockingham. With their orange hard hats and signature Bowtie Boys t-shirts and khakis on, Fairview Heights Elementary School's Bowtie for Boys Club toured the Duke Energy Smith Energy Complex on Monday morning. The tour is also part of a partnership Yvonne Moore, Fairview Heights Elementary School's social worker who founded the Bowtie for Boys Club, has with Duke Energy. Last month, the company donated $1,000 to go towards snacks and t-shirts, and during Christmas, Duke Energy donated $15,000 to help provide gifts for Richmond County school students in need. Moore said she arranged the trip with Duke Energy to give students a chance to explore possible job opportunities if they can't afford to go to college. During the tour, students had the opportunity to walk around and look at gas turbines, simple cycle units, and transformers, and listen to the hum of electricity throughout the facility. After the tour, the students were questioned on important lessons they learned. The State Board of Elections ousted Executive Director Kim Strach Monday on a party line vote, naming Karen Brinson Bell of Charleston, South Carolina to replace Strach effective June 1st. Strach served 6 of her 19 years with the State Board as Executive Director, having built a reputation as an intrepid investigator on some of North Carolina's highest-profile election corruption cases. On her watch, Elections Board investigators led to criminal referrals and later convictions of former Governor Mike Easley, State Agricultural Commissioner Meg Scott Phipps, State House Speaker Jim Black, and State Senator Fletcher Hartzell, among others. Most recently, Brinson Bell was Deputy Director of the Ranked Choice Voting Resource Center. It advocates election reform in which voters rank candidates in order of preference. From March 2011 to March 2015, she was director for the Transylvania County Board of Elections. Earlier, she worked for 5 years as a district elections technician for the state board, supporting 12 county boards in western North Carolina in election matters. All right, when we return, we've got your Live at 5 weather report. The weather's been beautiful so far this week. Will it continue? We'll let you know right after this. At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is an occasional shop located at 122 South Hancock Street in Rockingham, North Carolina. We are open the first weekend of each month, Thursday through Saturday. We strive to offer unique selections of vintage, antique, handmade, and new goods. Each month we'll fill the shop with hand-picked home decor, furniture, and gifts. If you are looking for something out of the ordinary, then we're the place for you. You can find the shop dates and hours on our website at willowtreeantiquesandgifts.com. We would love to see you during our next occasional shop dates.
Today's Live 5 weather report is brought to you by Richmond Community College, and unlike the weekend, it's another nice and sunny day with a few clouds here and there. It's a lot cooler than it was, than it has been. It's like in the 70s for the most part for today. Tomorrow looks like it's probably going to be a little cool as well, going to the temperatures for that day. It's also going to be in the mid 70s, sunny with some clouds. Starting at Fayetteville, we have high 76, low 56. Lumberton 74, 56. Then going into Rayford 75, 55. And then Laurinburg, we have 74, 56, just like Bennettsville. Going closer to us with the Southern Pines area, we're starting with Southern Pines. We have 73, 55. LRB 72, 54. Rockingham 73, 55. And then Wadesboro 73, 56. So it's going to be in the mid 70s starting tomorrow, just like it has been today, but it should be warming up later on into the week, possibly Thursday, and going into the 7-day forecast, of course. Tomorrow will be about 73, 55. Thursday it is going to warm up with the 81 and the 60. Sunny with some clouds. Friday we have 89, low of 65. And then it's going to be really sunny on Saturday and hot. It's going to be a high of 91. Getting close to the hundreds now with the low of 69 for that evening. And then Sunday will also be fairly hot, but with some clouds with a high of 90 and low of 68. So any plans this weekend, going outside is probably best, but do not wear layers. If you want to go swimming tonight, this weekend is probably the best. Go to the beach, do whatever kind of plans you have. It's pretty much summer. Summer vacation is probably right around the corner at this point, so be prepared for that. Monday we have a high 88, low 68, and then Tuesday high of 89, low 69, and those days will be cloudy. And of course, that's it for your Live 5 weather report. Keep an eye out for the weather as usual. Make sure you don't get too hot and make sure you don't get any sunburn. And if it's raining, always be prepared for that. But other than that, we have the RO Sports Update right after this, so stay tuned.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Richmond Raider baseball alumni Ethan Balcom put together a monster season this spring at UNC Pembroke, and the redshirt junior topped it off in style late last week. Balcom, who graduated from Richmond in 2015, was named the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Year on Thursday. The Braves starting center fielder became the second UNCP player in program history to earn the award, the first being current hitting coach Collins Cothrell. One of three Braves players named first-team All-PBC, Balcom hit his way toward the top of some of the most notable offensive categories in NCAA Division II baseball in 2019. He currently leads D2 with 71 RBIs, and his 20 home runs are not only a single-season personal best, but are also fourth best in the country. While the Braves went 21-27 overall, Balcom started all 48 games for UNCP. Helping him earn the Player of the Year recognition was his .306 batting average, 29 extra base hits, and 57 runs scored. What the 6'3", 225-pound Rockingham native attributes to his successful season was good old-fashioned hard work, along with a game plan for every pitch with the help of Cuthrell and hitting the weight room. With one season left to play for UNCP, he hopes to keep his foot on the gas. If all goes according to plan, Balcom can finish his career atop 3 of the Braves' all-time records. Balcom needs 6 more homers, 35 runs scored, and 37 RBIs to take over the top spots in the program's record books. At the end of a thrilling victory in Saturday night's Digital Alley 400 at Kansas Speedway, race winner Brad Keselowski's first thoughts sped to the truck owner who helped further his career. Keselowski dedicated his win to Mike Mittler, who passed away the day before the race. Keselowski drove for Mittler for 2 NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series races in 2006. Keselowski's other emotion was joy, and in a 2-lap overtime shootout, he beat Alex Bowman to the finish line by 0.2 of a second as the race went 4 laps beyond its scheduled 267. The victory was Keselowski's 3rd of the season, matching Kyle Busch for most in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, his 2nd at Kansas, and the 30th of his career. With fresher tires, thanks to a pit stop under caution on lap 241, the driver of the number 2 Team Penske Ford grabbed the lead from Bowman on lap 261, building a momentum down the backstretch and passing the number 88 Chevrolet to the outside through turns 3 and 4. Saturday's race was the first under the lights with the new higher downforce, lower horsepower competition package NASCAR introduced this year. The runner-up finish was Bowman's 3rd straight, following second-place runs at Talladega and Dover. Pole winner Kevin Harvick led a race-high 105 laps and won the first stage, but Harvick brought the number 4 Stewart-Haas Racing Ford to pit road on lap 180 with what he thought was a flat right front tire. The unscheduled stop cost Harvick a lap, which he didn't recover until lap 244 as the highest scored lap car under caution for debris in turn 2. Kyle Busch was battling with the front runners after lap 245, but contact with Clint Boyer's Ford cut a tire on Busch's number 18 Toyota, forcing him to pit road and ending his record-tying streak of top 10 finishes to start the season at 11. Busch came home 30th, 3 laps down. Monday afternoon couldn't have been any prettier to mark the official start of Richmond Senior High School's spring football practices. The familiar sounds of whistles trilling and the snap of helmet straps returned to the practice fields on Richmond's campus as third-year head coach Brian Till and his Raiders started their 2019 campaign. While practice was limited to just helmets and shoulder pads for the next 10 days, Till and the Raiders will be preparing for the upcoming season with a fearless mentality. Appropriately, the R in the word is represented by the Raider Diamond logo. Till said the turnout was pretty good for the first day as rising players participated in a variety of non-contact drills and worked on fundamental skills. During the next 9 school days, the Raiders will practice after school into the early evening to work on getting up to game speed. Till anticipates running 11-on-11 drills later this week once he has all of his players at practice. Not only does Till want the team to mesh and new players adjust to the ebb and flow of high school football, but the point of spring practices is for the season standard to be set. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest here in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. And be sure to tune in to Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday during their new time from 7 to 8 a.m. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Matt Harrelson. Thanks for watching and have a great night, Richmond County.